We are live.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. It's such a pleasure to be presenting to you today about the Environmental Health and Safety Program at the College of Health Sciences at Abu Dhabi University, which provides various opportunities for our students and provide them with a BS degree with diverse disciplines and career options. Before that, I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Nisreen Alwan, and I am the chair of the Environmental and Public Health Department, and I'm also the Associate Dean of Academic Affairs at the College of Health Sciences. So in order to have a more interactive discussion today, please, and if you wish to participate with me, please make sure you scan this QR code to join, or go to ahaslides.com/ATDE7. So it will be always on the slides whenever we have a question or a fun game. So please, I'm looking forward for your participation. So we will start with our first question. What do you consider a big global environmental problems nowadays? So again, I'll remind you, you can show, I'm going to show the QR code so that you can join and participate. Or you can go to ahaslides.com/ATDE7. So I'll be waiting a few minutes before I continue so that you are able to join. So in your opinion, nowadays, what do you consider a big environmental problem? Or you can go to, so you can use the QR code I have put, or you can go to ahaslides.com/ATDE7. I'm waiting for your participation. Come on, guys. Not interested in answering the question? I'll be waiting a few seconds before revealing the answer. You're not interested in answering the question? Okay, so in this case, as you know now, air pollution, water shortage, waste management, loss of biodiversity, and global climate change, all of these are big global environmental issues that humanity is facing nowadays, and it will be facing in the next decade. Thus, the air we breathe, the food we eat, the water we drink, and the physical environment around us, all of these affect our health and also affect our environment. And here we will start the fun game. So I will be asking you a question, very simple question. So the first question would be, what would you consider, have you heard of the massive Beirut explosion that happened in August 2020? So you have like around 8 seconds, and it will be open for your I'll be open for your answer. So I'm gonna show the QR code again, or you can join by going to ahaslides.com/ATDE7. So kindly, if you wish to participate, please join the QR code. So have you all heard of the massive Beirut explosion that happened in August 2020? So yes, so Harim has done the right answer. So you have heard about the massive Beirut explosion. So I'm going to show you a small video about this explosion, and I'm going to comment on this. So all of you, or most of you, have heard of the massive Beirut explosion of more than 2,000 tons of ammonium nitrate that occurred at Beirut port in August 2020. And the World Health Organization has showed deep concern about the chemical fumes that have resulted out of this explosion that might put at risk and have very harmful environmental impact and health impact on the people, especially with those with underlying conditions. So that's why we have assessing and evaluating such a situation is merely the role of environmental health specialists and professionals. So if you are committed to building and maintaining a healthier and safer environment, then our EHS program, or the Environmental Health and Safety Program at the College of Health Sciences at Abu Dhabi University, is for you. So why the Environmental Health and Safety Program at Abu Dhabi University? Well, because of many reasons. First, it's a cutting-edge multidisciplinary program concerned with all environmental aspects affecting human health. So it's affecting human health. Our EHS program covers major aspects dealing with environmental issues in UAE as well as in the world. And this starting with natural resources conservation, from water conservation to wildlife resources to marine resources to bioenergy resources, renewable energy resources. So all of these are very important. And also it deals with water quality management, with hazardous material, with health management, with waste management, with food safety and inspection. And also it deals and focuses on policies, regulations, and compliance related to the environment, and also how we can assess and assess such a risk and assess the impact of such a risk. So this is really very important. And of course, all of this is covered by our Environmental Health and Safety Program at Abu Dhabi University. Second, because this program is designed to meet the growing needs of industry and workplace. Our growing collaboration with the industry, such as those listed on the slide, is very important and will help enrich our students' skills and experience, especially in research and internship. And it will help them to bridge their academic knowledge with the actual work experience. Of course, our program will provide a platform for high quality education involving what I have mentioned earlier, internship training as well as research. Also, our program provides students with skills to ensure occupational environmental protection, health, and safety. And this is also very important, especially if you are working in a workplace. Also, what makes our program very unique is that it's the only program in UAE that is offered at Abu Dhabi University, and specifically in the College of Health Sciences. So we come to our second question. So EHS program is the only program offered at the College of Health Sciences at Abu Dhabi University, the College of Engineering at Abu Dhabi University, or the College of Arts and Sciences at Abu Dhabi University. So let us see. So that's true. It's two of you have answered that it's at the College of Health Sciences at Abu Dhabi University, which is the right answer. So thank you for participating. And the winner is Hannah. So congratulations, Hannah. So we'll have other also options where you can participate. So also, students will be provided with high quality education in EHS, complemented with internship training, where they can bridge the gap they have between their academic experience and knowledge, as well as with the actual work experience. So students will have internship training at organizations similar to the organizations that I have listed on my previous slide. Through it, our students will learn how to identify and minimize the effects of different types of hazards, starting with chemical hazards, hazardous materials, electrical hazards, thermal hazards, mechanical hazards, radioactive, and ergonomics. So all of these are related more to the workplace, and where we can assess the hazards and the health and safety of being in such a place. So this is really very important. Also, our students will study the fundamental scientific, legal, and technological principles underlying environmental health issues. So throughout the four-year program, you will be able to take a lot of legal and technological principles that involves environmental health issues. You'll be looking at the various circumstances giving risk or rise to health inequalities, being it ecological, being it environmental. You will be able to also analyze the environmental impact and health risks and identify appropriate interventions. All of this would be provided by our EHS program. So what is our mission? So our mission is to prepare EHS professionals by providing them with knowledge and skills necessary to understand, analyze, and solve environmental health and safety issues. So we're not only providing knowledge that is offered by our faculty that has a vast experience, whether in academia or in the industry, but also students will acquire certain skills that are very important for them to work and to introduce them to the work environment. And also, our mission is to prepare professionals by applying all this knowledge and skills in careers that benefit the health and safety of people of the UAE and the world. So this is basically very important for our students because they will be acquiring knowledge and skills necessary to introduce them to careers that are important and that would benefit the health and safety of the people of the UAE and the world. So our EHS graduates will be able to identify information required to describe and manage the environment, health, and safety at an institutional, regional, and global level. And they will be able to assess the economic and social implications of EHS issues. They will also be able to assess the effects of environmental policy on environment, on health, and safety, and they will be also able to formulate recommendations for EHS standards for a sustainable society. Not only this, but also they will be able to develop action plans for implementation of local and global EHS policies and regulations. Adding to that, as I mentioned, adding to this knowledge, they will acquire additional skills such as communication, interpersonal, and problem-solving skills and capabilities, particularly in a multidisciplinary environment. And they will apply critical thinking methods when making decisions and value judgments on environmental health and safety issues. They will also exhibit teamwork and leadership skills when working with groups on EHS issues. So our program consists of 130 credit hours divided into 36 credits of general education requirements, where students can take various courses related to developing their skills, from communication skills in Arabic to Islamic culture to fundamentals of innovation and entrepreneurship to general statistics to pre-calculus, academic skills for success. All of this will help them acquire skills needed and is important for them to introduce them to later on to work environment. Not only this, they will also have college requirement, 3 credits of college requirement, where they be able to know how to write a research report, and they will also take a 73 credit of major requirements, where they take major courses related to EHS, from biology, chemistry, waste management, hazardous material, health risk management, regulation and compliance, pollution monitoring and control, and everything related to this major. And at the end, they will also take 18 credits of elective courses of their choice based on their interest. The duration of the program is 4 years, and our program is offered in Abu Dhabi and Al Ain campuses, and it is accredited by the Commission for Academic Accreditation, CAA. And here we come to our third question. So our third question, how many credit hours does the EHS program consist of? 110, 120, or 130? So let us see who will answer this right. So time is up. And the right answer is 130. That's true. So 130 credits is our EHS program. So to continue, and again, Hannah got the first place. So congratulations, Hannah. You won. And to talk about our EHS faculty, we have 5 full-time faculty members and 4 adjunct faculty members. They have a very wide experience in teaching, in academia in general, in teaching and in research specifically, and they also have a vast experience in the industry. And most of them, they have a PhD, and their research experience ranges from environmental microbiology to radiation protection, to renewable energy, to waste management, to environmental protection. And so the most of our faculty members, they have a vast experience in teaching and research, and they have various research interests that would be of added values definitely to our students. Our EHS graduates of our EHS program also will be able to work in a range of public and private organizations across all sectors. And I'm mentioning some here, but definitely it's not limited to this list on my slide. And most of them, they obtained such a career or such a work experience by also having their internship. So by training and by being introduced during their internship in these organizations, they managed to prove themselves, and the managers have seen that they have acquired the skills needed as well as the knowledge, and directly they were offered jobs in these organizations, which is also something that would talk about the quality and high standard of our program. So the BS in EHS program is also designed for those who wish to go into careers as environmental health practitioners and who wish to desire to become highly qualified professionals. So if you are interested in becoming an environmental health specialist or professional, then definitely our EHS program is the right program for you. So what are the career prospects that you would expect to work after finishing this degree? Definitely, job designation can be, but not limited to the following. You can be working as an EHS officer or manager. You can be working as occupational health and safety specialist or auditor. You can be working as sanitation director, as workplace safety assessor, as food safety inspector, as hazardous waste specialist, risk assessment consultant, or impact assessment expert. So what are our future plans? So at the moment, we are working on international program accreditation that would also add to our good quality program. We are also seeking or preparing for our Masters of Science in Environmental Health and Safety that will also provide additional opportunities and additional knowledge to our students if they wish to continue their studies. And one last thing before I finish my presentation, I would like also to talk about NIBUSH certificate and international diploma. So what is NIBUSH? NIBUSH is the National Examination Board in Occupational Safety and Health. It's a certificate, it's a UK-based examination board offering qualifications and courses in health, safety, environment, and well-being management. And you have the option of either having a certificate or a diploma, and you can visit the website if you require more information about this. But why I'm talking about NIBUSH, because many of our graduates, upon finishing the program and when applying to job opportunities, they are asked if they have NIBUSH certification. And at the moment, we are working with the person in charge at NIBUSH to have EDU as a hub for NIBUSH certification, and later on as by offering or introducing many of the courses provided by NIBUSH in our curriculum, so that our students would have international diploma at a later stage, which would increase definitely the opportunity for them to seek better opportunities and better career prospects. And by this, I would like to thank you for joining me today and for listening to my presentation about this unique program, the Environmental Health and Safety Program at the College of Health Sciences at Abu Dhabi University. And I'll open the floor for questions. If you have any question, please feel free to address it to me. I'll be more than happy to answer them. So, any question?
Um, if you have any questions, you can type them down in the chat and I will read them out loud. Or you can raise your hand and then I will allow you to talk and you can ask your question to Dr. Nisreen.
Thank you, Harim.
Welcome.
Any question? I'll be more than happy to answer. So I'll be waiting a few minutes. So again, if you need anything, so what, Hannah, hello Hannah, thank you for your question. What do you mean by which position has more scope in UAE? Meaning in terms of job opportunities? Can you just clarify, because the question is not very clear?
Ali has a question. He's asking, is this PowerPoint available for them?
At the moment, no, but if you would like, please send me your email and I'll be more than happy to send it to you or to answer any question you would like to have. Just write your email in the chat and I'll be getting back to you. No problem, Ali.
Ezekiel, if I pronounced that right, sorry, is asking, when is the next academic session going to start?
You mean the semester?
I believe so.
Yeah, I mean, the spring is already too late because we're already in the middle of the spring semester. So if you want to apply, you can apply for the fall semester. And I'll be more than happy to answer all your questions in case you need anything. And I'm looking forward to receiving your application. If you have any question regarding the application, you can contact our admission office at Abu Dhabi University. They will be more than happy to send you all the deadlines so that you can apply before the deadline for the fall semester. Yes, in terms of job opportunities, definitely being an EHS officer is really very nice. For me, honestly speaking, Hannah, I like to take it from zero level. So let us start as EHS officer and then gain experience, work experience. Because when you start from level 0 and you go forward up and up and up, you will acquire a lot of skills and you will manage to have better experience. You will be dealing with various types of people, and this is the best way you will learn and you will develop in your career. For me, I have started as a research assistant and then as an instructor later on in the university, and then I achieved my or pursued my PhD, and then I taught again in the university. And when I had the right experience and I acquired the right knowledge, I then joined and went into administration. So start from the level zero, because this will always add to you, add to your career, add to your development, personal development and career development. Of course, most of our students, just to answer your question more specifically, they join as EHS officer or managers. So they are able to work as EHS officers. Many of them are working at ADNOC, in Etihad Airways, in Abu Dhabi port, in food security companies. So they are working in various places, and they have started as officers or managers. Later on, they developed their personal and career development. So in this case, I guess starting as EHS officer with a BS degree is an excellent thing for you. Any more question? What do we need to get into the EHS degree? You just need your highest school certificate, and you need to contact the admission, which will tell you that you need to have several entrance exam, such as the MSAT or English placement test, as well as mass placement test. So feel free, please, to contact them. There will be an entrance exam for sure, just to set the standards where you should go and at which level you have to be considered, and from there you will go. And I wish you best of luck, and I'm looking forward to having you in the fall. Any more question? Any more questions? No more questions. So if there are no more questions, I would like to thank you again for joining me today. Okay. Is EHS an easy program? Well, depends. And what I say always, if you are passionate about what you are doing, then nothing is difficult. Okay, it's completely easy. So it's a multidisciplinary program. So you'll be learning a lot about the environment, about the health, about food safety, about chemistry, biology, so regulations, law. So it's really very nice, and you will have like a round, a whole program that deals with various aspects in our health, in our environment, and in our safety. So that's why I think it's a very nice program, and it's easy if you like it, definitely, and if you have passion of what you are doing. Thank you, Sakina, for your question. Any more questions? Does EHS field have a good future in UAE and internationally? Well, definitely yes. And given now the current situation of what we are suffering from, the global environmental issues that I have talked about, the coronavirus and many other viruses that would pop up and might affect our health later on. So all of these are really very important, and definitely the EHS field will have a good future, has and will have a good future in UAE and internationally. And what I mentioned regarding our students finding jobs after their graduation is a good example and a good proof of what I'm saying. How is EHS related to Corona? Definitely, when you are involved, when you are working in a company that deals with EHS, being it like, let's say, ADNOC or any other company's oil company, okay, and you want to put instructions for all the employees on how to limit the spread of Corona. So here comes also the role of our environmental health specialists or professionals. So that's why it's related. So you will be providing a lot of infographics, a lot of information to employees as well as to people or customers visiting the company. And thank you, Aisha, for your question. Any more questions? It seems you're interested in the program. I'm really happy that you are participating and asking a lot of questions.
You can raise your hand and I can allow you to talk if you want to.
Yeah, if you'd
Uh,
like to, I'd like to hear your voice as well. So feel free. Any more questions? Okay, then in this case, I would like to thank you all for joining me today, and I'm looking forward to seeing you next fall. And I wish you a very nice evening. See you soon. Bye bye.
thank you. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Thank you, Harim.
Most welcome.